Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is Rebecca. If you're watching me for the first time, today is such a wonderful day. You know why? Because I'm going to be telling you a bit more about myself. So at the end of the video, if you find that there's one question that is burning inside of you that I'm not able to answer today, just leave it behind in the comment section. I guarantee you I will answer that question. Of course, I mean questions which are answerable. Don't ask me how many times do I. Never mind. Okay, so my full names to start with. My name is Rebecca Nanziri Ssuuna. I get the Rebecca Nanziri from my family, and I get the Ssuuna from my husband because I am married and I am a mother as well. When was I born? I was born on such an easy question for women to answer. I mean the other way around. I was born on Monday, 27th March 1989. That is when I came into the world. 3 decades old. My God, keep counting, Rebecca, keep counting. I'm 3 decades old and 1 year. Meaning I'm 31 years old. It is my prime time and I'm going to enjoy it. I will definitely enjoy my prime time. Where do I come from? I am Ugandan. I'm born again and I come from the central. In Uganda we have many regions. I come from the central, so I am a Muganda by tribe. My father's name is Pastor Edward Lule. Yay! Of Prayer Palace, Kazinga. My biological mother, now the late, may her soul rest in eternal peace. Her name was Teddy Nachito. She comes from Engeye clan, and it's not like I don't have a mother right now. I do have a second chance mother, and her name is Mrs. Jane Lule. So my siblings, I come from a family of 5 girls in total. That is from my father, and I am number 2. Yeah, I take up the second place. My big sister's name is Rachel. I am Rebecca, you know that already. Our baby sisters following each other is Deborah, Elizabeth, and lastly Jemima. So I'm the second born. Yeah, if you're a second born, please let's enjoy the position. My hobbies. I love music. Bring music and you got me. I love music. It does me so well. And my journey of music actually has been long. Some of you must have known it from there. I began singing when I was 4 years old. That was in church. In my father's church where my father pastors. So I was singing in church until like when I grew up in 2012, around there I joined the next Ugandan music icon contest. This is arranged by Princess Mariam Dagire, where I came number 1, and from there I joined the Coca-Cola Red next. So I think if you can remember the competition where it was me, Daniel, and Comfort. Daniel came number 1, I came number 2, and Comfort was number 3. So if you can remember those competitions, that is me, the girl that you voted for so very much even before knowing me. My God, you guys are stars for me. From there I continued with my music. I recorded some few songs, and I'm going to be doing my album. My personal album is coming out very soon. So now I serve in church, and I love it so very much when I serve in the choir. And yeah, to continue, I'll be doing my own albums like I've told you already. Second hobby, swimming. I love swimming. I can imagine myself swimming. Swimming is, by the way, very nice. If you don't know swimming yet, please just get a swimming pool close by and teach yourself. It's amazing. It's one activity that you do and the whole of your body is involved. So it's even good for weight loss as well. We shall look at that like later on. Schools I went to, I'll mention a few of them because sincerely I have many schools. Well, I grew up from Kawempe, so you understand already. If you come from Kawempe, there are so many schools in there, so the closest to the home is always what we go for. My primary school, I had it at Kawempe Muslim Primary School. I remember those times. I sat my P7 in 2002. We were paying school fees to 22,400. I remember I used to eat the 400. I used to eat the 400, and then when I reach home, I'm like, okay, now they sent me for another money. My father's like, which money? The school fees, the remaining money. And you know, the coins, it wasn't coins, was it coins? The chukumi, yeah, I think it was coins there then already. So yeah, that is me with Camp Muslim, yeah? Don't tell anybody, it's just for you. St. Thomas was my O-levels. St. Thomas Aquinas. I value this school. It is in Ginger Kalori. If you want your child to have norms and values, this is the best school to take your child. They really, really took care of us. I hope they're still doing that same good work. You feel like you're in a family, even away from your daddy and mommy. You feel like you have a person who is looking up to you. So Kawanda SS is my A-levels. I did PCB stroke math. I'm sharp, yeah. Forget about this too much work that is making me kind of yeah. So then I went to Kampala, a secondary school, and I did I was at ICT Makerere University, where I did my diploma in IT, and then bachelor's of information systems, which I did not complete, of course. Reasons I'll be telling you if time comes. If you handle me well, I'll tell you why. But I was able to do something and have an idea about information technology. Of course, I'm managing my phone now. That is also IT. And please don't laugh at me. Okay, my favorite colors. I love royal blue. Because I'm a dark-skinned girl, so I love royal blue. It kind of gives me a glow. And I love orange. My daughter calls it orange. So I love orange color. As per Jemima Princess. I love orange color. And my favorite food is posho and beans. I love ugali and beans and some meat in it. If you give me that meal, oh, you've done me so well. Okay, my personality in brief. One, I love people. You guys, I love people. I love people. Sometimes people have told me, Rebecca, the way you love people, they're going to do things to you. You don't worry, you will stop loving people like that much. But then I found myself like continually loving people. This one I acquired from my father, so it's really, really difficult to get out of me, because my daddy is a kind of person who loves people, who doesn't discriminate in people. He will remain that humble man, really. So I got this from him. I love people despite of who you are, dirty, clean, short, tall, whosoever you are. As long as you have a breath in you, I just love people. I forgive easily, so don't worry. You can wrong me anytime, I will still forgive you. Oh, please don't dare me, okay? But anyway, it is true. I love people and I forgive easily. I don't keep grudges for long. Like after some time, I'm like, okay, now what if God came back? Now what will I say? That I hate this person? Okay, maybe he asked me, what did they do? And then I begin mentioning those small sins when God has been faithful to forgive me, even the great big wrongs that we keep doing. So I'm like, I don't keep a grudge. That's just my life. And most importantly, I pray a lot. I pray just about anything. If I feel like my nose is a little bit bigger than it would have been, I'd be like, God, please look at this nose. I'm a girl now. Please shape it up a little bit. You know why I've told you about my nose? When I was growing up at St. Thomas Aquinas, I can remember, we were two people. One boy was called Alex, and then there was me. And then the people used to say that we are the ones consuming all the oxygen in the classroom. Can you imagine? The person who used to say that, I will not mention your name on air, I would have done that. So, and then I remember myself praying about my nose. I was like, God, please do something about this nose. How will I go to the people when my nose is finishing up all the oxygen? All the oxygen. So it's just a funny one, but I pray just about anything. If I feel like this, that, I tell the one who created me, and he's always like been there for me. I am a freestyler. This one has landed me into trouble sometimes, actually, many times I can remember, because there's some things which people take so serious that I take so easy. Like I'm a freestyler. That's the kind of person I am. I don't like put too much, how can I call it? I don't like take things so serious, forget about myself and happiness and focus on that one thing. No, I am focused, and when I'm doing something I give my best, but it doesn't mean that without that thing I don't live. That's what I'm trying to say. I live my life first, and when I'm living I do what else I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm that kind of person. My best buddy, my best friend is my husband. I told you already I'm married, so I don't know. I didn't know if you want to know his name, my husband's name. Do you want to know? Okay. My husband's name is His Royal Majesty Prince Raymond David Ssuuna. For those of you coming from Uganda, by the names you can already tell, he's a royal. And this gentleman is my friend. He's my best friend. He's my best buddy. We've come from a very far. We've gone through a lot of challenges together. And trust me, if you find me doing something wrong, you know he has something to do with it. If you find him doing something, we just know Rebecca is somewhere behind. She knows about it. So yeah, he is my best buddy. Really, I enjoy life with him. I enjoy doing things with him. He's such an amazing person. May God bless him so much for me and for the world. Yeah. What other questions do I have? My stars in Uganda, without hesitation, it is Princess Mariam Mundagire. I love what she does. I love her personality, and when I look at her and what she does, she inspires me to keep going and going right, not just going anyhow. She keeps me going, and she sets a very good example for me personally. So I do love her, I adore her, and I really enjoy learning from her. The globally is Oprah Winfrey. I pray that one time I'll be able to meet this woman. My God, she's amazing. A lot of things about her that I really love to do, that inspire me a lot. Where do I stay? I stay and work in UAE. So I work in Dubai, in H&M, and I stay in Sharjah. I've been here for 6 years. My God, since October 31st 2014 until now. Okay, yes, I go back for vacation and come back, but this is where I stay. I reside for now in my family. I thank God for that. So now that you know a bit more about me, that is where I will stop. I want to keep this video short. So if you have any questions I've not been able to answer, please leave them in the comment section. I will answer you. I promise I will answer you. Okay, now that you know me a bit more, may I please request you to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel and click that bell, so when I put something new, you'll be the first person to know about it. As usual, I want to tell you about the best service provider in videography and photography, that is DK Network. I will leave their details, contact details in the description section. Also, DANZIR collections for my fashion and your fashion. You gotta trust these guys. They are the best in fashion. I will stop right about now. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time. Bye. Ciao.